Alright, welcome back everybody. Welcome back to the thumbnail of the moth-hawk. So, right now I'm actually almost done with it, because as you can see I need to just do some couple of things and then we're ready to put this thumbnail on. Or at least I hope I will be getting it on. So, yeah, let's get started. So the main idea of this thing is actually quite easily done. So the first thing I need to do is actually getting to the bottom and fix some tiny little thing here, because I made a little mistake that I need to fix, which is this part right here, and it needs to be a little bit it needs to be a little bit more. There you go, because this needs to be standing out. Therefore I need to get this thing like so. And now I can see it. Alright, and now I can put a little bit more darker on the back side of it. No, come on, get. There you go. There you go. Now it looks better. Because if I use this one, I can use that, right? That actually makes it still stand out. Yeah, it makes it still stand out. Absolutely excellent. Alright, so first things first, this is gone and this is done. Now I need to get this thing, now I need to get these sludges done properly, and then I can then start on getting the shading here and I start drawing the parts that I need. So as you can see, I drew this color right here, this color right here, and now we need to actually have a positive second color, so we need to go for like a lighter version of it, like something like that. And we can do this with this. It's not that big of a deal, but just need to realize how to draw this. So I'm just gonna be casually doing this because it makes things easy. So how much do I want this to be? Probably like this. Nah, probably like this. So I should definitely increase the size of the thing. Yeah, there you go. Much better. Now the question is like, do I want to go for something like, this? Probably yes. That's the word for it. But then I need to figure out like, where do I want to go for? Do I want to add the parts? Do I want to add the lighter parts right here, or do I want the opposite around? Probably not, because this actually works quite well. So we're gonna pick up the drawing of one of the angry chicken drawings, just to see where it needs to go. That's the main idea. We need to look at where we need to place, or how to place it. So this is the drawing of the birdie. So we can see now, well, this actually works quite well. It's a very good way to do it. Very nice way to do it as well. So we're gonna go for that. And we can also see in the X shower that these ones need to be transparent, but then I need to make sure that I don't have transparency on the layer that below. So this layer right here, so this needs to be standing above that layer, yes, but if I do the transparency here, then that wouldn't work. Well, it would work, but it won't work how it's supposed to go. So technically I should definitely put the light, I need to put the lighting in alright. I totally thought I did something wrong, but no, I didn't. So technically this is actually quite fine. It is I just need to figure out like where I need to place it and how to place it. So once I draw this, then I need to do the actual shading on it, and then that shading will cause it to be better for the drawing itself. Also, I should definitely get get some more green in the background. No. Because we don't want to waste all of this. So yeah, let's continue. go and get this thing like so. Yes. Alright, now we can continue with the rest. So we need to do it again, but this time on this part. Like so, and then get this part right here up and running. So now we're actually just painting the background, and then once we have the background painted, we then need to get another color involved into this. And as you can see, it actually works quite well. It does create the effect of, you know, being all the giving the feeling of it creates the feeling of dread in the background, which is quite cool. Like, you know, the energy getting channeled in, even though this is just, oh, for fuck's sake. All right, fine, I'll remove that one. I will save this because it's necessary to be saved. So technically, if I want to draw, I'm definitely not supposed to be touching the tabs. That's annoying. But the good news is that technically this tablet is already 2 years old and still works fine. So I'm very happy on my purchase, definitely. And also, it is lovely. It's a lovely tablet to have. Honestly, if you can see how much stuff there is to, well, how fast and it reacts and all that stuff, it does make it really nice to have. Now we need to go back here, press the alpha button again so that we don't waste anything here. And the more I work on this, the better it gets. Definitely. The more I work on the drawings, the more I draw, the better I get at drawing. So that's always a great idea. Oh hey, Space Junk, I'm back in town. I miss Blue. Yeah, Blue is always lovely to have in the chat, definitely. But welcome back in town, Space Junk. Also, congratulations on your drawing. Looked lovely. Looked really lovely. We need to remove this part right here because it doesn't make any sense. Yep. And as you can see, it already looks like, you know, one of those toony drawings, which it does create a cool effect on the book. I'm still wondering what I'm going to be doing, or how I'm going to be representing the moth-hawk. Or do I want to type it into Japanese letters? Probably yes, because that makes it way more cooler. I don't know. Japanese letters are so much better than just Dutch letters in most cases. Dutch letters. Then you have the D and the A and the O and the U and the U. It's so not lovely. You know, you can write whatever you want, and it creates then, you know, this, then you can get that effect. But this effect actually is quite fun. Oh, what? Really? I'm instantly switching the, oh my god. Because I pressed the wrong place. Alright, fine. I guess I get punished for that. But yeah, it gets good. It gets good. It gets really good. I'm just taking my time, my sweet ass time, and then, you know, once that sweet ass time is done, I probably will be able to do whatever I want. So just taking my time to get that thumbnail done, because as Hex Harper said, it takes some time for him to get his book finished anyway. So therefore, you know, I have some more time to spare. So I thought, like, well, updating a thumbnail actually makes things more interesting to look at. And also it will make things more better. I like Dutch letters. It's far simpler than the ugly German letters. Well, true. I use the artist 22R Pro, a big money. Yeah. Well, I'm using the Wacom. Let's see which one I'm using. Wacom Desktop Center. I'm using the 700 euros version, I believe, but hold on, I need to double check. I'm using the Wacom Kintic 16. There you go. So I'm using the Kintic 16, which is actually a quite good one to have. It's very responsive, but I still want to upgrade towards a better one, the 2000 version. But you know, 2000 2,000 money is like a lot. Also, I probably will get myself a new printer as well, a new 3D printer, so that I can finally start 3D model sculpting and producing the prints that I want. Yeah. Like that. Make it more fluent. There you go. Less ugly. So yeah, I'm gonna be probably doing some. Oh boy, I drew on the wrong part. So yeah, yeah, I'm probably gonna be not going for Dutch words because Dutch words are the Dutch letters are not very nice. The wording's so that kind of basic looking. I don't know what it has. It doesn't have the fancy drawings of it, and also a lot of. And because I'm heavily dyslexic, I am not very good at doing things anyway. So probably the Japanese is already misspelled in the first place, but I trust Google Translate to have good sentence build up. Which it doesn't have, but I trust it. So I guess we need to trust Google Translate to get things correctly. Yeah, there you go. But yeah, I'm getting very, very fond of what the things I do, but I've been looking into some couple of things related to, you know, looking at like old games of mine, and then I realized like, oh well, there is a new release of this game, like for instance, Age of Empires 4, I believe is now out finally. But I really don't like what they did with it. It's like they went for the generic mobile game looking kind of graphics, and I'm like, oh my god, that's horrible to look at, because it's very infuriating to it's very it's very annoying to look at something like the UI, for instance. It has no longer the icons, like, you know, just the picture of the guys that you're summoning. No, it's just, you know, a arrow symbol, ooh, a bow symbol, ooh, and then you have a sword symbol, ooh, and you have a horse symbol, instead of having these lovely pictures of, you know, your 3D of the models taken by screenshots and then put them into the pod, which made the kind of Age of Empires quite unique in most cases. And I really like what that they did that with Age of Empires 2 and 3 and Age of Empires 2 Mythology, I believe, and 1. I believe they did it with 1. I don't know for sure though. But yeah, they kind of, you know, they kind of ruined the that kind of art style. They went for the basic mobile kind of art style. Like you see it on mobile games, and then, you know, you're like, well, you're playing Age of Empires, but you're playing mobile. Ooh, very interesting. And I'm like, no, thank you. I just want to play Age of Empires the way it once looked, because, you know, also the gameplay is meh. It's very fast-paced, and I'm not very fond of fast-paced strategy games. I like slow build-ups towards certain types of problems. All right, that looks lovely. And then we only need to go this one. No, well, we need to do these ones yet. Japanese kana for are far colored because 18 cyberpunk anime. Ooh. Japanese kana are far cooler. Wait, hold on. Yeah. Japanese kana. I just want to know what it is. Japanese kana. What is that? What is that? Oh, that's that. That's awesome. Yeah, those look nice. Oh, yeah. Yep, those things, nice. They look great. I agree upon that. You're talking about Clash of Clans art design. Well, yes, that kind of art design is the new Age of Empires. Let's put it that way. Ridiculously big weapons, absolutely garbage units design. Way too big buildings or way too small buildings. For instance, houses don't fit the units. The units don't fit in the buildings, which it also had with Age of Empires 1, don't get me wrong, but yeah, they went for the little bit more like very basic design. It is horrible. Wait, hold on. Age of Empires 5. Let's just see if I can find an image so you can see what the images look like. Probably that's the one that I will. Ah, yes. Alright. Behold. There you go. As you can see, the images here, the fucking bow and arrow, the crossbow guys literally shoot these kind of arrows, and I'm like, what? How did they shoot that? That is like, it's not the same style as, you know, for instance, like Age of Empires 2 or 3. Well, Age of Empires 2, it doesn't feel the same, you know. It doesn't feel like, you know, Age of Empires in most cases. Because this might be this is an added Photoshop. This is an added. This is not how the gameplay looks at all. I know that because I saw the gameplay. Let's see. It's far too clean. That's not how it looks. Where's the other one that I had before? Can I find it? Yeah. I need to find it. Where is it? Because I cannot find it. Well, yeah, something like this is gonna be. The Age of Empires Online has the same art style as the new Age of Empires. Definitely. Yeah. This is how it looks, by the way. So this is the interface. It's horrible. It doesn't feel like Age of Empires, you know? If you have an interface like that, no, it doesn't feel like it. Because this is how the Age of Empires interface should be looking like. And has been looking like forever. And then they went for this. Very bland, generic boxes. And I'm like, ooh, boxes. Nobody likes boxes in the first place anyway. But yeah, it's very generic. It's very generic. On art style, it's very generic. And that's like... It does the job. But it is not Age of Empires. It doesn't feel like it. It doesn't give the same feel as, you know, the originals. Or even, you know, the Age of Empires Mythology of the Titans. Or Age of Empires 3 with its... Well, the UI enhancement was actually quite impressive. I must say myself, that was actually quite cool. But yeah, now you can see this is actually how it's going to go. And now we're going to go for the... effect that we need, which is this one, and then we're gonna add some more green towards it because we need to actually add some more green towards the area around it. To my main, just adding some more green towards this effect. There you go. I'm just adding some more green. And yes, I know that this might look a little bit silly right now, but I'll get it done. I need to increase the bigness of it. That's the main problem. And now I need to use the blend tool, and then that should add up the effect that I want. There you go. Because this actually increases the effect on the parts. So yeah. Then I can go for, do I want even more? Probably not, but I will get for the, I will get the, a little bit over there needs a little more. Right here needs a bit more green. There you go. More green on that side, more green on this side. And then this should be fine. There you go. This should be fine. This should be fine, yeah. And then once we have the green up and running, we can then add the color change towards green a little bit to the parts that we want. Of course, this is going to be on a different layer, but This squirrel will create the effect that I want. I want to create the same effect as the pincers of the egg shower. So I want to create this effect right here, the color change from one place to another. And the only way to do that is by, you know, giving a little bit more effect to it. Alright. Alright. Japanese has three writing systems: kana, kaigi, and hiragana. They use in different situations for different words. Since Japanese doesn't have spaces between words, kinda is diverted from Chinese, so it stands out from the other two. Ah, interesting. Good to know. Good to know. I don't know which I'm using. Probably it's gonna be the one that Google translates off of, so I don't know which one that is. Alright. So now we have this, and now we need to add a new layer on top of this, and then that should give us the effect we want. So, we want some blue into this, but we don't want to have heavy blue. So we want some blue into this, but we don't want so much blue that everything is gonna get sucked into oblivion with it. So we don't want to have that kind of blue. We want to have a darker blue, because that way, you know, it does give the effect of blue, but it doesn't give the effect of blue that much. So something like this. And then if you now can see, that would work. The only downside is that since that we're using this kind of blue, we should definitely cancel out the background so that we can see where we need to draw. Alright, now we need to fix this to 25%, I believe, and then we can add the color what we need towards the pot. Now, let's see, this is actually more darker, so it should be like around this then. So it is like almost. So we go from this towards this. Alright, good. Now we need to remove all the stuff that we don't need. And now we need to get this, and then we go for the blend tool, and that should give the effect that we want into the drawing we have. Yes. Alright, so this would give the effect I want properly, right? It creates the effect of this being darker than the rest of it, and then gives the away the effect that gives it a feeling. Yes, alright. Now we need to do it just where the rest is. So we should definitely put this on a layer like we want to know where the green is. So this is where the green is. Alright, thank you. And now we should definitely get the parts where we wanted it. It is right here. And then we're gonna go for a blend tool, because that's how it works. No, it doesn't work with blending. It works with this though, so that's good. You should definitely remove this to 15, I believe. Yes, 15. Why do I use blending? I need this, thank you. Cool. And now we can do it again. So we're gonna go for this, and then we're gonna go for the blend tool to get the color up and running properly. Yes. Alright. So this needs to be done, and then this place needs to be. There you go. Alright. Now we need to get the blend tool up and running again. So this one right here. And we need to fix this part, and then get this to be like so. This part needs to be like so, and then need the blend tool to merge the colors between it. Alright. That already creates a far more detrimental effect. Yes. That creates the effect I want. So it gives the effect of... Well, it doesn't give the illusion. That's the main idea. It doesn't give the illusion of color change. It does give the effect of color change. You can see the color changing from, you know, cool looking blue, cool looking orange, very fierce orange to nice darker color. So all this one, this one, this one, this one right here needs to be that one, that one. So we're gonna just follow the steps that we need to do. Because it's not a very hard one to think. It's not a very hard thing to do. I can even do it with this, I believe. So I can just press this and then use the blend tool to extend the color that we want over everything here. And then remove this part right here. Remove this part right here. And then do it again. I believe even then I can do this properly. Yeah. But then I need to do less. I need to use less color. So if I want to do this, I need to do it like I need to press once here. So I need to get this one, this point right here. I need to do it, and then blend it all the way down. Now, all right. I need to do multiple then. 1, 2, like this part right here needs to be blended in, and that should fix it. Yes, there you go. All right. And I can do it here as well, so we're gonna go for that, and then we're gonna press the merge tool to get to the point where we want to. Alright. Yeah, you are probably using Kana, and it's almost always used in foreign words. Alright, cool. Then I am fine with my drawing. So, yeah, let's see. So I want to go this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, and this one. So I need this amount. It's quite good to see, like, you know, it's quite fun to see that these, that I'm actually working now to get the background up and running, because I feel like this actually is quite good thumbnail already. I just need to now add the text to it, the amount of stuff I need to do. So the text needs to be done on it, the amount of the text needs to be done on it, and the what is it again? The text, and then the pop-up box, and a little tip. So probably it's gonna be a very easy tip, like. I think I will put the tip on that, you know, stealing is not a very good idea, especially if it is from an especially if it's from an endangered species, or from a dangerous species. I think that's a good tip. I think that's a very funny tip to go for. You know that stealing is bad. Oh no, especially from people that are very hostile. Like, you could have said that before. No. Or did you know that the moth-hawk is a very dangerous creature? And then, you know, you see the warning is way too late. Warning: provoking this creature might lead to major electricity shocks. Something silly like that. Probably I'm gonna go for. I don't know what I'm gonna go for just yet, but. Something like that, but we'll figure it out. But yeah, 3 days, 3 hours, and then 2 hours, 2 hours, so around 8 hours of work. Oh well, for a thumbnail, that's decent. It's not the best, it's not the best. I had hoped that I had a little bit less work, but no, it's fine. It's fine. I'm very happy upon how much I already did with this, and I know my limits. So therefore, you know, it's very important for me to make sure that I don't fall into a loop-de-loop of, you know, getting exhausted because I just want to draw. No, that's not how I want to do it. I need to do it anyway. So, yeah. Working on this bad boy is a very easy thing to do when you are trying to do your very best. But you just need to keep on practicing, because, you know, the more you practice, the better you get at it, and the better you get at it, the more, you know, it becomes easier for you to continue working on it. And I mean, really, I'm trying to do my very best upon getting this thing fixed, so that I can finally continue with the moth-hawk. But the good news is then, once this thing is fixed, and once this thing is done, then, well, a lot of things can then finally work around, because then we have actually an updated thumbnail, which then creates like, oh well, all these moth-hawk projects parts I need to do give it a thumbnail. That's gonna be a horrible task for me to do, because it's like a lot of, but it is all that needs to be done, and well, you know, it's important, so I'll do it anyway, because that's how it works. And if you do it like that, and you work your very best on it, you've worked very hard on it, then, well, you know, I probably think that's all you need, or at least I think that is. If you just work very hard, then, well, you know, a lot of things can be done, and the more things that can be done, you know, the better it gets. So now we are switching back to original form, and then we can see, well, that one still needs to be a little bit painted up. There you go. Nope, that's not what I meant. Come on, get the other one. And then get this one up and running. There you go. All right. Now we have done that. We're now gonna add some things to it. So where do we want to put the paint? Where do we want to put the sign? Well, we want to put the sign right here, so that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna give this a new group, because that's how the groups work. We're gonna give it 2 layers, because we need one for the lines, and then the other one for not the lines. We need to do this in the original 3.6, I believe, because that's how it works. And then we're gonna change the direction a little bit, so we want to do it like this. And now I'm gonna be typing it in. So how do I do that? Well, first things first, we should definitely save this bad boy, because otherwise I might be very problematic. So we're gonna go to Google Translate, because Google Translate is a very easy thing to go for. Google Translate. Google Translate. Please translate me this. English to Japanese. There you go. There you go. Easy. All right. Now we're gonna type in moth-hawk. Yes. Go. What is that? How do you type it? This is a moth. The project. Let's see if this works.
Project.
Alright, that's actually quite funny. Project, the projecto. Alright. So, yes, this is exactly what I want. Now we're gonna go for, take a screenshot. Ooh, I want this. Select this. And then we're gonna add this towards our, pacing. And then from the web, there you go. So these are the sigils that we need. to get the project up and running. So now we're gonna add the big giant letters to, now we're gonna add the letters. So I'm not typing the letters, I'm just, you know, putting it in so that I can then, you know, add the things that I want with it. So first we need to get the line. How do I did this? Oh, we did it like that. All right, cool. So, boom. And we should definitely put this on black and not on green. Thank you. So we need to fill up this. So we need to draw a line because I want this to be like so. So this is the line that we're gonna go for. This is the line. We're gonna delete the line later. That's not very equal, but I'm gonna go for a little bit more equal part here. So this is already good. And we're gonna go for more like so. That way. Or do I need to get it all hooked? I need to get it all hooked. Damn it. I need to get it all hooked. Alright, fine. There you go. So we're now having this to be our front page of white. So this is our first part that we need to draw. Let's see. Do we need to draw a tick? Yes, we need to draw a tick. So we need to draw over it, or we need to draw it very thick. We can just draw over it, I believe. So because we need to get this thick lining on it. And we can get that. We can achieve that. Don't worry about it too much. Yet. So yeah, there you go. Nope. It's like, you know, it's lovely to work on a project like this. It's great. It's lovely because, you know, it creates these effects that I really like about you know, the moth-hawk. It's like there are multiple things that you want to do with the moth-hawk at least, and then this is like one of those things that you want to do. I also should put some shading on the part of the here, right here. Should put some darker shading, but that will be done after this because, you know, I have not yet closed all the layers, so therefore I can do it. But yeah, now we have this beautiful sign that this is going to be telling us that it is the moth-hawk project. And then, you know, we're going to put some lovely signs on it, like, you know, a lovely little tab thing. I just wonder where I'm going to put it. That's my honest concern, really. All right. This is a lovely star that I'm going to go for. So now that we have the star that we want, we can now give this part the proper placement, which is right here, and we should definitely change it to right over this. And now we're gonna just increase the lines because we need to know what the hell we're typing in, and we want a big line, like something like this is actually quite good. Ooh. Well, that's good. I know now that I need to make sure that I do this properly. Alright, well, no need to worry there. First thing first we need to do is actually get the lines. We need to get this up and running, so we should definitely get that beautiful color right there. And we can still cancel this. We need to get this up and filled with white. We should save. We should definitely save, especially here. Alright. So as you can see now, this is actually getting a little bit more better. And once we are adding the part that we want, that is the we're gonna put some shadows on this, and then that will fix things. And I did not remove that line. fully apparently. Oh well. There you go. So now we have this, and now we can see like, well, how are we gonna fix this? Well, probably we're gonna... Why is this a thing? Why is this a thing? Why did I draw down? Is that also the line? Probably. So now we have done that, and now we can erase the lines that are behind it so that we have only the white, and then once that is done, we can then add the texture part right here. So we're gonna get the shading right here, and then we can add the lines that we want. Did I draw this on a higher line? Probably yes. Hold on. I'm just gonna look for it. Did I drew this on the same line art? This one I did. This one I actually did. This one is actually thick lines, and then, you know, because that's how it works. This one is tiny lines, but this one is jeez Louise. This one is actually quite good, but it is missing indeed something, so I need to redo this. I need to redo this one, because apparently this is not the right way of line. So I did this with a bigger line art, right? Then, yeah, with a thicker line art. Or just, why did I use the red? Oh my. Alright, hold on. Damn it. Come on, there you go. Oh. Alright. There you go. What did stupid proper. Alright, so, let's see. So we probably used like 5 on this. Probably. Let's see. Did I use 5 on this? Is this the right one? Yes, it's the right one. Alright, good. I used 5 on this. This is why it's very important that... Why is it switching to colors? Jeez, Louise, I'm not asking for those colors. Damn you. Damn you, quick point. Why is it actually on the pencil itself? That's the main problem. Like, I can't have that. It's a very good and handy tool, but it's very annoying when you're trying to do something like this, and then, you know, everything is gonna get to smithereens because of some stupid button press. Because you're like, I can draw this on the right line, and then instantly it's like a different color. There you go. And then we're gonna go this way. And then we're gonna go this way. Now we're almost there. I think projecto is actually a very good word for it. So, yep. There you go. Now we can get back there. And we remove this little part right here. And now we can go back into the base. So we can remove this one. It seems like I did some strokes here wrong, so don't mind me, just adding that part there. Alright, now I need to remove the white that is standing way too much. Once this is done, I can then add the shadow towards this part, and then I can add the letters to it, and that is how it's supposed to go. All right, allow me to just double check on the. It's already 45 minutes in. Damn it! damn it. Why is it always so fast? Why? I'm just getting started. Why did I take so long to just fix the bloody damn background and then... Boom. 25 minutes already in, boys and girls. And I'm like, thank you. Thank you so fucking much. But the good news is that I'm actually taking my time. I'm not pressured or anything. I'm just... Ugh. I'm sluggish. I'm sluggish, slow. But... as everybody always said, slow and steady always wins the race, regardless of what you do. So don't worry about it. Just take your time and put some love into it. Because the more love you put into it, the better it gets. For instance, here, I really like that I put like a white thing in the sideline of this part. The main idea why I did this is actually because, let me just get this right. The main idea why I did this is actually because there is nothing here. There is absolutely nothing in this part right here. This is why I put the, this is why I want to put this sign right here, because there is nothing in this line. Then I also want to put something like right here that says like, I want to put some sign right here, because then you have the dimension of getting focus. Like you read the text, you see the image, and then you have a side image that shows some more parts towards it. Of course, that's a very hard thing to do, but it's good to have the amount of stuff that is in the things. But yeah, we need to get this white in there. Might look a little bit silly that there is a white image, a white text coming in, but I really like having a white text instead of a orange or a yellow one. The yellow ones are also great, don't get me wrong, but I want to put more effort on that the white images are more like, tips and tricks, what to do and how to do it, instead of this. Did I add some stuff to this? Did I add some stuff to this? Yes, I did. Alright. So, how do we do that? How do we get that part that we want? So this is all fine and handy dandy, but this part right here needs to be a little bit more. So, let's see. If we then add some shading to it, because that's a thing that we need to do. So we're gonna add some shading to it. Alright, hold on. We need this on 25%, right? Yes, we do. Alright, so this needs to be there, this needs to be there, and then this needs to be like so. Alright, that's more better. That's more better, that's more gentle. Then we're gonna use these two together, so we need to put them into a group, quick group, because we need to add the layer style towards it, which is drop shadow. This drop shadow needs to be right there. Yes, exactly like that. Just a little bit less obvious, right? Nope. So the size needs to be a little bit down. Okay. Like so, yes. Excellent. So now we have the shadow. Now we can save this bad boy up again. And then we're almost at 50 minutes. I think I will go for the 1 hour and then hopefully, get all the lines up. But I don't think I can get the 50 minutes in because... Yeah, I caught it! So yeah, let's see. So at 50 minutes I will call it a day because I will not get the top parts done, but yeah, because I still need 2 things to do, and then tomorrow I will be able to finish them. Because I need to have this text on it, which is horribly increased in parts. I need to get these things. So if I want to do this, I need to get it like this. Then I also need to change direction a little bit, like so. And then I need to start drawing on it. Ooh. So if I want to do this, I'll show you what I mean. So, we're gonna zoom in because we need these lines. So if I want to draw this, I need this line, this line, this line, this line, this line, this line, and then this. I believe that's the Google Translate, right? No, it's not. It's actually one. It's only one. Oh boy. It's only one, so I'm just gonna be drawing, I'm just gonna be following the lines here, so don't worry about it too much. So this is one, and then this is also one. Hi. Well, yes, it is indeed that, but holy hell, that's a hard one to do. How do you write this? That's a very difficult one to do. Holy shit. Yes. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then go downwards with this one. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. Jeez. And I have not done everything yet. Well, these ones are very easy, but I'm probably going to be changing up the looks of these things because holy hell. Right? Yep. And then the other one is a tiny eye. And then this one is also very cheap and easy. Why is it always like this? And then we have this on the drawing line. So we have this. Then if we then add the layer style to this, that gives the drop shadow, we get this. Now we're lowering down the shadows, which creates the lines that we want. So we have this very clear. Then we're gonna use it like this. 3, I believe. Yes. 4 or 5 even. Yes, there you go. So now we have the text on it. Now it says the Moth Project. The problem is that these ones right here are not fully correctly drawn, and I want to fix this part right here. This part doesn't feel like the writing that is correct. So this one needs to be this needs to be fixed. I need to do it casually and easy, but I'll get it done later. So yeah. But first we're gonna save this because it's still thing that we can save. No, and there you go. So I hope you all have enjoyed for today, and thanks all for watching, and I hope I'll see you all next time. Until then, I wish you all a lovely day, and bye!